So as I told that I will be talking about Dart programming language. So here you can see my Dart things. Yeah. So this is the Dart documentation that you can see, and if you land it up, first of all there are so many things. I think new things it came, but important thing is that the cheat sheets. Okay, so if you see properly, okay, before going to cheat sheet also, if you see the to learn that what are the things are there. Okay, sample and tutorials are there, languages are there, about the language code libraries, what are the code libraries of Dart programming language is having, that also there. Okay, packages and here you can see the development packages also. You can see tools and techniques, what are the tools and techniques Dart is having. So resources, all the books what Dart is referring, that if you want to learn what are the extra books and this all the references that you can get in the resources also. Okay, and blogs and each and everything. So these are things we will come one after another, means टाइम के साथ साथ आएंगे फ्यूचर पे, राइट. बट दिस नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट the to learn any language, what are the basics. Okay, so Dart, if I tell about Dart, it's also object oriented programming language. If you know any object oriented programming language, just like Java, C sharp, C++, almost it's a sister only, I can say. Okay, you have proper knowledge about inheritance, polymorphism, object, classes. These are the things, if you know properly, means it will not take more than, I can say that 1 hour, if you're too much familiar. Okay, or if you don't know anything, means it will not take more. Just you first clear the object oriented basic concepts, and then you come back to Dart. It will be really easy for you guys. Okay, so let's go to our first things, where okay, so there's the cheat sheets. Okay, so yeah, so if I talk about cheat sheets, so what are the basics? Okay, first thing is that you should know about strings, lists. These are the basic fundamentals, maps. Okay, and then after nullability concepts, what sorry, uh, your dot programming language is having. Then what else? If I show you here, collections. Okay, and if I again scroll down here, okay, that parameters also there. What are the parameters concepts? Okay, and then our then after exceptions, these are the things. Hey guys, what's up? Before going to deep dive into Dart, we have to understand how Dart works. Okay, how Dart runs. So Dart run inside Dart VM, and it is run by two different type of compiler. First is ahead of time, which is AOT compiler, and second one is JIT compiler. Okay, just in time. So you may already hear that Flutter, it is having your hot reload concept. So this hot reload, how it is achieved? This is by JIT only, JIT features. In just in time, you this compiler, you it don't compile the whole code. It compiles only what requires in particular time, incremental base running. So which facilitates the developer, means this is developer specific, means giving facility to developer that it don't have to run whole code again, and it don't waste the time also. Just in second it compiles and give you the output, right? But in ahead of time, for example, when you run, for example, flutter build apk release or whatever maybe. Okay, flutter run release, in that it is using ahead of time compiler. It is optimizing the whole code, it is running completely the whole code. Okay, and giving the output build. Okay. So this is the important two features by compiler, these two compilers. And next is Dart code. It directly don't run in the Dart VM. You have to understand one thing. It is first converting into AST kernel binary, and AST kernel binary is abstract syntax tree. So normal Dart code, for example, you have written hello world. The Dirt VM do not understand hello world first of all. The abstract syntax tree means it will be completely hello world will be converted into abstract syntax tree AST kernel binary code. It is completely in a syntactical format, syntax tree format, and this that one will be providing into Dirt VM, and this tree will be created by your CEF, I think so. Yeah, this is a common front end uh, file. Okay, this common front end file will be converting from Dirt common language to your abstract syntax tree. This is the thing. So this is the small brief means I have given. In future we'll definitely go into deep dive but this Dirt VM and everything, not for now, because this is I will go deeply in completely in machine code and how this step by step each and everything will be happening. Okay, as you know, the Dirt is object oriented programming language. Everything in this is object. So if you take any variable or maybe any class or even function itself, it's an object. You can pass function even to classes or to another functions also. So yeah, uh, so another thing is that Dirt, how it runs. Okay, Dirt thing, it runs inside the isolates. If you see other programming language, for example C++ or Java, in that you have multi-threading concept and it shares memories also, but in Dirt everything run is in single one isolates, means one thread runs in one isolate. Okay, so if you want another thread also, it will be running in another isolate and it will be completely separate and it don't share memories first of all. Okay, so isme what are the advantages you have in when you go in Flutter framework and you want to do any task or operation which takes time. Okay, for example parsing or maybe any other operation which takes time. So if you want to do in synchronous way, so thing is that your system means your screen, it may go in, it will you can see completely lagging things. Okay, so when a user, for example, using one app and it feels, for example, some jittery effect or something like that, it's not good, right? So to avoid that things, especially, so thing is your isolates parallelly run. You just create one isolate and the isolates, and yeah, it runs. So let's not go to that much deeper isolates ka bare mein I will talk maybe in future in some other video, but here you can see everything about the isolates in the documentation about the concurrency and each and every other things. This is also one of the important concepts. We'll deep dive into that. Now fastly let's jump into the Dart pad and yeah, let's get hands on about the Dart.